जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। जय गोपी जन वल्लभा गिरिवरधारी। जय गोपी जन वल्लभा गिरिवरधारी। यशोदानंदना ब्रज जनरंजना एवरीबॉडी। यशोदानंदना ब्रज जनरंजना यमुना तीरा वनचारी। यमुना तीरा वनचारी। जय राधा माधव जय कुंज बिहारी। जय माधव जय राधा माधव जय कुंज बिहारी। जय गोपी जन वल्लभा गिरिवरधारी। जय गोपी जन वल्लभा गिरिवरधारी। यशोदानंदन ब्रज जनरंजना यशोदानंदन ब्रज जनरंजना यमुना तीरा वनचारी। यमुना तीरा वनचारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। जय गोपी जन वल्लभा गिरिवरधारी। जय गोपी जन वल्लभा गिरिवरधारी। यशोदानंदन ब्रज जनरंजना यशोदानंदन ब्रज जनरंजना यमुना तीरा वनचारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. You should sing as well as loudly. Krishna, 1, 2, 3. Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram
Rama,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Jaya Kishore Kishori Jaya Kishore Kishori Jaya Kishore Kishori Jaya Kishore Kishori.
Jaya Kishore, Kishori, Jaya Kishore, Kishori, Jaya Kishore, Kishori, Jaya Kishore, Kishori.
Jaya Jagannatha Jagannatha Baladeva Jaya Subhadramai.
Jaya Jagannatha, Jagannatha, Baladeva, Jaya
Jaya Gauranitai 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 Jaya Gauranitai.
Jaya Gauranitai, 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 Jaya
Jai
Gauranitai.
Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitai Gaura Hari Bol.
Gaura Haribo, 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 Nitya Gaura Haribo.
Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada.
Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya.
Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada.
Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya
Jaya
Prabhupada.
Prabhupada. जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्रजकाचार्य श्री अष्टोत्तर शत श्री श्रीमद His Divine Grace अभय चरण अरविंद भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी जगद्गुरु श्रील प्रभुपाद की
Jai,
अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की
Jai,
नामाचार्य श्रील हरिदास ठाकुर की
Jai,
प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैता गदाधर शिवासदि गौर भक्त वृंद की
Jai,
श्री राधा कृष्ण गो गोपीनाथ श्यामा कुंड राधा कुंड गिर गोवर्धन की
Jai,
श्री वृंदावन धाम की
Jai,
मायापुर नवद्वीप धाम की
Jai,
पुरुषोत्तम क्षेत्र श्री जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की
Jai,
गंगा माई की यमुना माई की भक्ति
Jai,
देवी की तुलसी
Jai,
महारानी की सामवेद भक्त वृंद की बृहद
Jai,
मृदंग की हरिनाम संकीर्तन यज्ञ की हरे
Jai,
कृष्ण महामंत्र की
Jai,
निताई गौर सीतानाथ प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल. All glories to assembled devotees.
Hare
All
Krishna,
glories to assembled devotees.
Hare Krishna,
All glories to assembled devotees. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
All glories, glories, glories to Shri Guru and Gaura. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate
Bhagavate
Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo
Namo
Bhagavate
Bhagavate
Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om
Om
Namo
Namo
Bhagavate
Bhagavate
Vasudevaya.
Vasudevaya.
Om
ज्ञानतिमिरन्दस्य
ज्ञानाञ्जनाशलाकया
ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया
चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः
चक्षुरुन्मीलितं
श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपामयं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम् वन्देऽहं
श्रीगुरौ
श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरोर्वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं
साग्रजातं
तं
सजीवं
सजीवं
साद्वैतं
साद्वैतं
सावधूतं परिजनसहितं
श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्यदेवं
कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं
श्रीराधा
Radha Krishna
पादान्
Paramsa
सहगना ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च हे कृष्णा
हे
करुणा
कृष्ण
सिन्धु
करुणा सिन्धु
दीनबन्धो
दीनबन्धु जगत्पते
जगत्पते
गोपेश
गोपेश
गोपिकान्त राधाकान्त
राधा
नमोऽस्तुते
नमोस्तुते
तप्त
तप्तकाञ्चन
काञ्चन
गौराङ्गी
राधे
राधे
वृन्दावनेश्वरी
वृन्दावनेश्वरी
वृषभानुसुते
नमोऽस्तुते
देवी
देवी
प्रणमामि
प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च
कल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा
कृपा
सिन्धुभ्यैव
सिन्धुभ्यैव च
पतितानां वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः
नमः
श्रीकृष्ण
विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशकारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंदा श्री अद्वैता गदाधरा श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयति गिरिमित्रपादमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुं दीनतारिणं चैतन्यमाधवं परमानन्दमीश्वरम् So Hare Krishna, everybody. Welcome back to today's class. I think you're for the first time here. What's your name, Mataji? Icha. Oh wow, Icha means the desire. Oh wow, you have a desire always then, and you have today you have a greatest of all the desires to attend the class of Bhagavad Gita. That is the greatest purifying desire, right? Thank you so much. You're coming for this second time. Is that correct? You would like to continue regularly? Yeah. Okay. Just see how it works today. I would appreciate every day. Hey, Hare Krishna Kirtan and Naman Prabhu. I didn't see you. Hare Krishna Adresh Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Very nice to see you all here. Okay, so I think Mataji, if you can move this side so that all the boys can sit that side, it will be much easier. I think three people can fit in there. Okay, and that way it will be easier as people may join. Okay, so what did we discuss last time? Anybody, anything remembers? You were not there, right? No, so safe. Bobby is not going to ask me. Anything? What you remember? Mural's not there.
We finished the first chapter.
Okay, we finished first chapter of Bhagavad Gita.
Yes. Yeah, you have to tell us the story of
Oh my God. Susharma story.
Yes. And we saw that in Bhagavad Gita 1.41 how Arjun sees failure of Varna system,
Mm-hmm.
and because of that, how the women get polluted, and like we were going, like mother is the one who says who's the father, and then Pitru Devo Bhava, Guru Devo Bhava, and then Krishna.
Women get polluted and unwanted
Progeny.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
The whole
Family tradition get destroyed. Yes, that's true.
like all the elders would be dead, so no Pindadan. Pindadan stops.
Those were, I think, the reasons of urging man to fight. Like
Okay, Arjuna having his own reasons not to fight.
We were talking on that.
Oh, you have raised the hand. Oh, sorry, beta. You go ahead.
I just wanted to say Happy Mother's Day, bro.
Oh, happy Mother's Day. All mothers here. Hare Krishna. Okay, that's great. Okay. Hare Krishna. Okay, so yes, we said that we will have one story to begin with. Okay. Yes, that is for sure. But today I was just thinking, this is something, a very wonderful book called Sri Namamrita. Okay, Nama means the holy name, and Amrita means, I don't know whether these guys are able to see this. Oh, is it? Oh my God. I don't know. Okay, whatever. So Sri Namamrita is the nectar of the holy name. Okay. When we chant the holy name of Krishna, a lot of things changes in our life. A lot of things. We may not even know. Okay. So today we will read one of the paragraph. Okay. I just selected something. The holy name frees one from the reactions to sins. Okay. It answers your other question as well. Okay. By chanting the holy name, by hearing the holy name, all the sinful reactions will start going away. How many people want to get rid of sinful reactions? Only one? Okay. Okay, everybody. Okay, that's great. Okay, thank you. So, here is a thing. Let me read this. Okay. The holy name vanquishes the results of all activities. Okay. The holy name of the Lord is the annihilation of all sinful reactions. And this is coming from Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Leela. Okay. Chaitanya Charitamrita, Lord Chaitanya is Krishna himself for the first timer. Okay. Who is Lord Chaitanya? He is Lord Krishna himself. Krishna appeared 5,540, 50 years ago, but Lord Chaitanya appeared 500 years ago. Okay. He's the same personality who appeared. So his pastimes have been documented in a book called Chaitanya Charitamrita. Okay. And from that, Madhya Leela is one of the book which we are going to get this information. I'll just simply read. The Vishnudutas to Yamadutas. Who are these folks? Who are Vishnudutas?
Servants of Lord Vishnu.
Servants of Lord Vishnu. And Yamadutas?
Servants of Yamaraj.
Servants of Yamaraj. Or Yamaraj is who?
Yamdharmaraj.
He is the god of
Yes.
death. Everybody will die, right?
Yeah.
So after dying, we are going to meet one special personality. We cannot escape meeting that personality. In the court of Yamaraj, King Yama will be sitting there and we'll be facing him. And he'll be asking, hey, you fellow, you have done all kind of nonsense. You fellow, what is this? You should be put into boiling oil. You should be put into a well. You should be put into you should actually embrace a form of a woman or a man who is made up of molten red iron. Because you wanted that. Okay, you wanted that, right? Illegally, illicitly, you have done it. Come on, just come here. And that's how the punishments keep on. No, I don't want to go there. I don't want to scare you people. Okay. But the realities are there. Okay. We are accountable. Some people may think, oh, it's dark. Nobody's seeing me. I can do whatever I like. Okay. But Krishna is watching. Paramatma is watching, not this Das. Okay. Okay. Kahin galat na ho jaye. At least I want to make sure I am not a fellow. Okay. So here it is said, now Vishnudutas are talking to Yamadutas. Ajamila has already atoned for all his sinful actions. Indeed, he has atoned not only for the sins performed in one lifetime, but for those performed in millions of lives. For in a helpless condition, he chanted the holy name called Narayana. Ajamila is born in a Brahmana family. Brahmana means a very pious family, okay? Intelligent class of family. But he committed a mistake or a sin by associating with a prostitute. getting married with a prostitute, leaving his good wife and children, you know, betraying his wife and children, not following what the mother and father was asking him to do, right? And then he got up or caught up in a wrong association and performed a lot of sinful activities. The Brahman is a person who is not miser, but he is benevolent, forgiving, and giving something to others, whatever he has. Okay, but here he became a thief, he became a murderer, he became a whatever rascal, whatever, because of the wrong association. You see, in the wrong association, we are forced to take up a position or a situation where we end up doing something which we may not like it, or we may do something completely opposite of what Shastra says. That's what Ajamila has done. He married a prostitute, again got some 10 children, and the 10th child is now named as, some days ago or months ago, he named the child as Narayana. Narayana is the name of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna. At the time of death, he saw three fearful, blackish, dreadful, three people who are putting something, and that is called Mrityu Pasha. Okay. And that means there is a, what is it called? Shackles or whatever, this rope. It's a different kind of a rope which he will put on us, and he grabs the soul. Just like a fisherman is putting it a rope or whatever, right? Fisher is then he's trapping the fish, correct? And then he's pulling out. The same way, these Yamadutas are gonna visit. Be aware of it. These people are gonna come and see us sometime, one time in the lifetime. Okay? And then think about it. He suddenly screamed in fear, Narayana, Narayana, Narayana. And that Narayana is not Vishnu, he's referring to his own 10th son. But then because he helplessly chanted, okay, with no offense, helplessly chanting with no offense, okay, purified his sinful reactions. Immediately, Lord Narayana, who was in the Yoga Nidra, immediately he got up and said, hey, go, my assistants, please immediately go and save him. Yamadutas, the servants of death god, are trying to pull the soul out of the body and he's going to die now. Immediately go there. And they rush it there and say, hey, hold on. He is no more your property. He is our property. Vishnu Duta says, who says? And then Yamaduta said, what? What is this you're talking, my dear sir? You seems to be brilliant like sun. You seems to be very intelligent. You seems to be very beautiful because they are black, they are fearful, but they saw. And who are you to stop us? He says, we are the servants of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He said, what? Who is that person? I don't know. I only know my master. He said, your master's master is Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna, and we are his servants. He ordered that you cannot touch him. A huge argument goes on between them. And this most sinful person is watching one side Vishnu Dutas, one side Yamadutas. One side these people are saying, one side these people are saying. These people are saying, this fellow has to be heated in a heater, fried up, like just like anything fried, he should be put into such a critical situation. How can he, have you seen his whole past? Everything is all sinful reactions. He cannot be. Vishnu Duta says, he chanted the holy name of Lord Narayan at the end of the death, right? So he deserves to be protected by Lord Narayan. You guys cannot. So it's a lot of argument happened. Finally, the Vishnu Dutas defeated these three people. And these three people were confused what to do. We cannot overcome these beautiful forms of the Lord, I guess. He's saying Lord and Master's master. Their master is Yamadharmaraj, right? So anyway, after going there, they says, hey, my dear sir, my dear master, Yamadharmaraj. So far in this entire creation, there was nobody who could stop us. But I see these four people who are Vishnu Dutas, they are saying, they stopped us and saying, that Vishnu is also master of your master. Is that the truth, my dear sir? I think it's only you. He said, no, I have my master and I'm working under his direction, right? So good, you did not do anything. Anyway, even if you want to do, nothing will happen because they are more powerful. Okay. And then he said, Going forward, anybody who is chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Anybody, one's tongue is chanting the holy name of Krishna. Anybody who's putting the tilak on their forehead, anybody who is wearing this kanthi mala, please don't touch. They are under the jurisdiction directly under my master. You are not supposed to touch. So devotees never die. You see? Now one may ask, oh, recently His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj departed. It's a death or not? Yes, it is death in one sense, but actually in other sense, no. Actually, a pure devotee is eagerly waiting when will the death will come so that I can take the association of Krishna. They're already liberated. It's just because this body is not qualified to enter. Can we enter and live in the waters? Can we? For a few minutes we can be. Maybe I'll put oxygen cylinder and then go inside scuba. Is that scuba? Huh? How long they can be there? There is a capacity, there is a limitation, right? They cannot live like a fish forever, right? So there is a limitation of this body. With this body, we cannot go into the spiritual world. So here it is said, I've given enough context here, even though he did not chant purely, he chanted without offense, and therefore he is now pure and eligible for liberation. So the Yamadutas had considered only the eternal situation of Ajamila. Okay? Sorry, external situation of Ajamila. They only considered external situation. Since he was extremely sinful throughout his life, they thought he should be taken to Yamaraj and did not know that he had become free from the reactions of all sins. He wasn't aware of that. Who? No. Yamadutas. They weren't aware that Ajamila is now become free of reactions because one has chanted less. Of course, this is very interesting. Someone may say, oh, I'll do all sinful things and then I will say Narayan at the time of death. Is that a good proposal? Why?
Because that's
That may not happen. Why?
Because we don't have the practice of remembering Krishna.
Okay.
and at the time of death, you
Uh-huh.
already have so many attachments.
So many attachments at the time of death. Mm-hmm.
And it's death, so your mind is stuck.
Mind will be stuck. Okay.
Due to your bad karmic reactions, you will face such during the time of your death. Your mind will go into such a state that you will not be able to remember the name of the Lord.
Yeah, that's very good point.
It could be possible and not possible. It depends on your bad karma and good karma.
Okay. Okay.
And it depends how deeply your soul has practiced taking name of God in your lifetime. That's
Very
why
good
they say
point.
life is preparation.
Yes, that's true.
That is it.
Okay.
And also, if you just say when I die, I'll chant the name Narayana, you won't take it as actual like thing that they actually want me to have. They just want to like come to me. That's it. That's what Krishna will think, right?
Krishna will think, okay, Krishna will see that whoever has chanted with whatever the intention, but they chanted the holy name. So he will accept that. Yes.
So here, this one spoke of only one.
Okay.
Means right now, I can get the service of we all are part of the Lord Krishna.
Mm-hmm.
So when we enter the point, so we have to be in the state of blissful. But right now, I have a chance with the direct supremacy.
Yep.
Mind and we have to speak with it.
Yes. Yeah, we need to establish our connection. All right. And anybody else? Okay.
I personally think
People online also, you may raise your hand so that I can give you a chance. Not that I'm ignoring you guys. Please.
there is only like Ajamil is one in a million cases. So we can't take it up as an example and live that life. Because
Yeah, very good point. Yes. Roar? Okay.
So the condition which Ajamil did under was, though it was not out of that intention, but it was offenseless. So it is very difficult to make it offenseless if you don't do it throughout your lifetime. At that moment, it will not, it is a 1 in a million chance that there will be offenses.
Okay, okay.
We are
Anyway.
trying to cheat Krishna.
Yeah, it's not possible. Yeah.
I'm thinking that we should say his name that we could go. It's an offense because we're not trying to actually go to him.
No, it's not wrong chanting that I should go back to him, back to God. Like what? We should chant that, oh Krishna, I don't want to take birth again in this world, which is full of misery, which is full of problems. Agreed or not? You guys agree? Life is full of problems. No, Prabhu, I'm
Yeah.
in America, you see, I'm so happy, you see. Why are you saying like that? Okay, you may say. But any happiness or distress, it will not continue forever. Both. Will the day remains 24 hours? Will the night remains 24 hours? It has to change. Sorry.
So whatever the truth which was done by knowledge. But whatever case we are attending the Bhagavad Gita,
Yeah.
we will do something wrong.
Yeah, we are more punishable. We are more punishable because I know I'm not supposed to do. That's the reason people are afraid of not attending this class. Oh my God, if I attend, then it's a problem. Okay. But one will be under direct superintendence of the Supreme Lord. Yama Dharmaraj will not come. Anyways, so the point, very important point over here is, it's not, as you have correctly said, we want to cheat Krishna. At the end of the life, let me chant the holy name and then I'll go back to Godhead. Kitna acha. Now I do whatever nonsense I want to do. I just can't cheat Krishna. What happened to Rajiv Gandhi in India? How was he assassinated? Was he given a notice? No. If death has to come, it will come and take us away. No sparing. And let me tell you, where this happened? Huh? Sri Parambadur, right? And what is the specialty of that place?
It's named after Rama. I don't know. It has some association with Rama.
Rama, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just guessing. I'm not.
No. Okay. Good guess. It is the birthplace of Sri Ramanujacharya.
Something. I lived in that area.
Oh, is it?
When
Wow.
So
Okay.
like we used to travel, so I
Yeah.
used to hear that.
People now only know that it is a place of assassination of one of the prime ministers of India. That's how it has become. But actually, it is the birthplace of a great soul, Ramanujacharya. And in that place, actually, there is one very important fact. Rajiv Gandhi, before he was speaking on the to the audience on that stage, he called upon his personal secretary and said, "Hey, immediately go and get me a file which is there far away in some room or a car, whatever." He said, "Do you really need now?" He said, "Yes, immediately I need. Go." And he went there, and then bomb blast happened. Rajiv Gandhi himself died. If he were to stand beside him, what will happen? He would have died. He's a personal secretary standing beside him. But he was instructed to go away. And then the whole blast happened, and he was the only fellow who was left. What does that mean? Karma is very powerful. Okay? We should never ever try to do any sinful activities in our life. We should be in the association of Krishna by chanting Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. That is the power of holy name. I just thought I'll start with this. And I wanted everybody to focus on chanting Hare Krishna mantra on a daily basis. Keep a priority. Every day, do you all eat? Oh, is it? Was it? Is it? You all breathe?
Yes.
So what kind of question is this, Prabhu? In the same way, that should be like that. Without breathing, without drinking, without eating, we don't live. Without chanting, we should never live. No matter I am the most sinful fellow, still okay. But let me chant. Right? That's where we brought in the sadhana chant. Anyway, now the another important point, the first chapter of Bhagavad Gita, which we have completed. There is a story, okay, which I wanted to share before starting the second chapter.
Yes, Prabhu, I was going to repent.
Yeah, I know, I remember that.
From that.
But is this recording? I don't know. Sure, here I'm not seeing whether it is recording or not. I'm confused.
I think it is recording because it is indicating live signal over here.
Oh, for you it is showing, Mataji? Ah, okay.
Uh,
Okay, then that's fine.
Yes.
If it is showing, because every time I see it, I was not seeing that. Okay. Anyway, that's good. So this is a discussion, okay, between Lord Shiva and Mother Parvati. And the story is coming from Padma Purana. There are a lot of Puranas, okay? There are 18 primary Puranas, and one of them is called Padma Purana. What is that called? So that is a discussion between Lord Shiva and Mother Parvati. Okay, both are wife and husband. Now, Mother Parvati is asking, oh, my dear Lord Shiva, my dear husband, you are an exalted yogi. You are always in meditation. Okay, you are always meditating upon someone. I want to know who is that. And I know you are the supreme controller of this material world. You are supreme, powerful personality. You know, fearless personality. You can do whatever you can think of. You drank the poison, but not fully. You kept it here. This become blue, but you never died. You are neither vomiting it out, nor you are totally taking it out. You are holding it. Can we hold anything liquid here? Either it should be in the mouth or it should be in the stomach. It's only a passage, but he could, and that too a poison, right? So you are so great. I want to hear, whom are you meditating upon? Now, what is the way of, people in this world who are suffering? How you are very compassionate. Where are you getting all these energies from? Then he starts speaking about Lord Vishnu. Okay, he says, I'm meditating upon Lord Sankarshana, another name of Krishna. Okay, so I'm attracted to the form of Krishna or Lord Rama, and then I'm meditating upon him. And it's a very nice question. Okay, so the discussion between wife and husband is generally very private. Agree? Will anybody share it to everybody? If there is discussions going on in a family, wife and husband very personally sitting together, they'll be discussing on their family matters, private matters, which is not to be released or disclosed to anybody. But here, Lord Shiva and Mother Parvati, both are wife and husband, the most ideal wife and husband, who are setting an example. Anyone who is already married or getting married, what should be the subject matter of discussion in the day with them? What should be the subject matter?
Krishna.
Krishna Katha. That is the matter actually, which is most important thing. Both wife and husband should be discussing that. They're setting an example. Of course, husband and wife may be working, they are doing whatever they need to do, but the most important thing is that, right? And then Lord Shiva started saying a similar kind of question. There was a discussion between Lord Narayan and Mother Lakshmi happening. Now they are also wife and husband. What are they discussing? Krishna Katha. Setting an example. We should attend these classes regularly here and purify our heart, purify our consciousness, and render some service to Krishna. And then our life will become perfect. Of course, chanting is important. Prabhu, you didn't say chanting. Recording is there. You may catch me later. No, okay? Chanting is also important, okay? Chanting, studying, hearing, and service. These are the 4 ingredients which will bring us complete health. As doctors will say, vitamin D, vitamin whatever, right? That's what it is, right? Now, between now, Mother Lakshmi and Narayan, Mother Lakshmi is saying, oh, my dear Lord, you are sleeping, but I think you are unhappy, you're tired. And you open the eyes and say, no. He just now, few minutes ago, he killed Hiranyaksha, a demon called Hiranyaksha in the form of Varahadeva, and came back and resting. Okay. Think about a husband goes to the work and tired fully and comes and immediately sleeps. What will happen? What will happen? Wife will be wondering, concerned, what is happening? Is everything okay? Is your job there? Somebody terminated or what? Whole day has worked, he didn't speak and just slept, What is happening, Something weird, right? So Mother Lakshmi was thinking, oh, my dear Narayan has done a great fight there, killing a demon. Probably he's hurt. I don't know what's happening. And he opens the eyes and says, oh, Lakshmi, I'm very fine. I'm actually wondering how people are not taking the advantage of Bhagavad Gita. I am seeing those devotees who are preaching Bhagavad Gita, and those people who are hearing, they are highly benefited simply by hearing, and they are coming to the Vaikuntha Loka. But other foolish people, unaware of this, ignorant of this, they are suffering and struggling for life after life after life. And he's telling, Lord Vishnu is telling, all my energies are so perfectly working. Just like in that example, the assistant, personal assistant of Rajiv Gandhi was not destined to die. But Rajiv Gandhi was somehow, but he himself has sent him away. Who can say? There is one family in everybody knows the Titanic cinema. Everybody will know this definitely. Whether Padma Purana know or not, Titanic everybody will know. Okay? That is for sure. Thank God, something common in all of us. Okay. Now, the real Titanic ship which was advertised, there was one person. This is a real story. One person who put lot of energy. They're very, very poor, stricken people. For them, the dream was one day I should go in Titanic. He accumulated money the entire year. So nicely. Studiously, he was working. And he went and booked the ticket for future date. Hey, this year I am booked to go in Titanic with my family, my son, and etc. Happy situation? Wow, very good, right? The day when they were about to board the boat or a ship or whatever Titanic, his son who was playing outside the house was bitten by a dog. What happened? Bitten by a dog. He was hospitalized, and there was no chance for them to board Titanic. And it left. And these people were so sad. Oh my God, I worked the entire year to get that expensive ticket in my life. That's the dream of my life. I spent that money. And now I have to lose that opportunity. Money is gone. Opportunity is gone. Distress has come because son is not well. He was so pathetically disappointed, cursing the dog, of course. Okay, Americans love the dog, but here this fellow was cursing the dog. Useless dog. Who is that dog? Made whole thing different, right? And after a couple of months, he got a very sad news. Titanic sank completely and people died. What happened to his disappointment today?
Happiness.
I am so fortunate. At that time, he was most unfortunate. Turned around and said, I'm so fortunate. I didn't die. My family is here. May that dog go to God. That dog has come in the form of a God, I guess, who he protected. Where is the dog now? You see? Now, certain things happen, not certain things. Everything happens for some reason. Right? Lord Vishnu, sleeping on that Ananta Shesha bed, he is laughing, smiling, and watching. Hey, these poor fellows don't come to the classes for Bhagavad Gita. I don't know why. ISKCON Chicago is doing, and people have so many reasons not to come to Bhagavad Gita class. I'm just joking, but still, that's still there. Of course, Lord Vishnu did not said that. Don't quote me, it is recorded. Right? Lord Vishnu is wondering, and then he was thinking, and then Mother Lakshmi says, do you mean that power of Bhagavad Gita hearing is so wonderful? Said, yes, don't you know, my dear? Honey? Lord Vishnu says, who is my mother Lakshmi. And she responds, no, my dear honey, you never told me. Okay. Okay. And then what happened? Guess it. Lord Vishnu started telling a very important pastime where he's establishing the power of listening. First chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Okay? What is that? First chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Now the story begins there. Dun, dun, dun. Okay? What is that? Susharma is a person who is born in a Brahmana family. Okay? Very pious family. But he was the most sinful fellow. Though he got the training properly, but his bad association, bad habits, he was doing all kinds of sinful things. He did not follow any Vedic scriptures. Okay? Now, the Vedic principles are very, very important. What is the session 11 says there? Put the principle before pleasure. People are running after the pleasure, not the principles, not the Vedic injunctions, right? Oh, he is drinking, he is smoking, he is eating meat. What's the problem? When they are happily living, why should I not? People do ask, can I eat all these things? Okay, if you want to go to hell, please go ahead. Welcome to the club of a hell club. If anybody interested, they may go, who is stopping, But intelligent fellow will not do that, right? Can anybody plan to go to hell? Holiday is coming, people may plan to go to Las Vegas, okay? Not to the hell, but Las Vegas in one sense is as good as a hell also. Okay, to some people definitely who have experienced that. People think it is so wonderful. Wow, it's such a wonderful place, Las Vegas. They lose the Vega. Okay, Vacho Vega, Manasa Krodha Vega. Okay, Vega means the pressure. Okay, so many things are going to happen. Anyway, our class is not on the Vegas today. Okay, the Susharma. Okay, the Susharma now died one day. Of course, everybody will die. Directly went to see the boss. Who is that boss? Yamadharmaraj. Think about, we are all going to meet him one day. Hey, hi boss. We can't say hi boss there. We are afraid, we are already tied up with a pasha, Yama pasha. What is that? Okay, only the sinful fellows will be caught up. Not those people who completely dedicate their life to Krishna. Okay? We are in between, cat and a wall. Okay? Sometimes here comes, sometimes there. Kabhi khushi, kabhi gum. Yes, you have a question? Okay.
So, Prabhuji, for your devotees, Yamdut don't come at
No, they
all.
will never come. Why will they come? Yeah, I already told you. Hey, don't go. Anybody is putting tilak, kantimala, chanting the holy name, don't touch them. It is not under your purview. Yes, sir. Salute.
For them, directly Vishnu Doots will come.
Exactly, yeah. Vishnu Doots will come. They will come and then, they will do needful. For Jamila, he did not die. He was forgiven. After seeing the conversation between Yamaduta and Vishnu Dutas, he opened the eyes. Maybe he did not spoke that verse, but something he did, right? And then he went to Haridwar. For 12 years, he did a great devotional activity. And then he went back to Godhead, Vaikuntha. He did not directly went there. Okay? He was given a second opportunity. There is a book called Second Chance, if you can see that. That entire book, a small book, is full of the story of a Jamila. Back to God, yes. Sorry, a second chance. You read that? Oh, I thought you already read it. Okay, so advanced Kirtan for me. Uh-huh. Yeah, it's a very nice question, Prabhu. It's hard to answer such questions.
But if you had some mercy from Krishna, maybe you might get a human birth and then
Okay,
right?
Krishna. So the thing is, he will get a second chance, he will get a third chance. We have already got millions of chances today. We already got billions of chances, but we are closed our eyes. Okay. There is an animal in Australia, when he is afraid, he'll run and put his beak and the nose and the face inside the earth, inside the sand, thinking that nobody is watching me, nobody is following me. What an intelligence is that? Sometimes we also do that.
There's some people, there's like this joke that if I can't see them, they can see me.
Yeah, I can't see them, they can't see me. Yeah. People have become befooled by their own special intelligence, which they have got it because of their special karma, which is papa karma, unfortunately, right? So they become like that. Now back to our story. Who is that? Susharma. He visited the planet called Yamaloka, and he's standing, shivering, fearing, and looking up. My dear sir, what is next? Chitragupta, who is an assistant, he saw everything. This rascal has to be put into a hellish planet for millions of lifetimes. Oh my God, please forgive me, please forgive me. Okay. But he said, no way. Chitragupta said, sir, don't listen to this idiot rascal fellow. He's always been doing all kinds of nonsense. Whimsically, he's acting. Yamadharmaraj says, yes, you are supposed to suffer in hell planet. He gave the judgment. After a couple of lifetimes in the hellish planet, then you will take a birth as a bull on the earthly planet. And then he took a birth as a bull after long suffering in the hell. Okay. Once he became a bull, okay, he was, what's the time? 3. Oh my God. I'm going a little slow so that, I don't know. Today is all story, but I'll start second chapter anyway. Okay, now what I'm saying, after getting a bull, he was bought up or buy. People will buy the bulls, right? A crippled fellow, crooked fellow, purchased this bull for his services. That fellow used to keep this bull fasting, not giving food timely, under the heat, scorching sun, used to make the bull work a lot. Okay, what is the food of a bull? Just grass? Grass is available whole world everywhere. But they are constrained now to be under a master who is crooked fellow. Why? Because his own karma. I'll curse, you are the cause of my suffering. You. But it is me. I did the bad karma, I need to hear the music. Right? Now, after a long suffering, one day the master has actually, what is that said? He didn't give food for more than 24 hours and put lot of weight on that fellow. Under the hot scorching sun while going, it fell, collapsed. It did not die, but collapsed, unconscious. And in those days, pious people were more, and they were going and coming. Oh, something happened to this bull, they were trying to do some nursing, something. They were doing whatever the best. And one Brahmana was seeing and said, oh, my dear Lord, all my pious credits, let it go to him. Okay? As you were asking, right? That's a ritualistic thing. That's doable, not that it's not doable. And then one is saying, oh, my dear Lord, I have done some little pious things. I want to give part of it. In that way, people were giving punya. Okay. And then nothing was happening. And one prostitute was going through that way and saw something has happened and everybody is doing. She thought for herself, what good thing I am doing? Nothing. But somehow, I don't know, she said, everybody is giving something, I should also give. She also prayed to the Lord saying that if at all I have done any little good thing, I don't think anything anyway, but please let me give it. Immediately the bull died. What happened? Oh my God, everybody was shocked. What happened? If punya is given, the purpose is to wake up. And the moment prostitute gave, जो है वो भी है, खत्म कहानी, right? Gone. And then the bull again went back. Where? To see the master, our wholesale master boss, Yamadharmaraj. Okay? And then again he was shivering, my dear Lord, what is now? I didn't do anything in this job. Okay, I was only a bull. He said, okay. Chitragupta, tell me. He said, yes. This is what he was undergoing, everything he told. And then Yamadharmaraj says, very nice. All your past sinful reactions are wiped off. You are free from the sinful reactions. He was shocked. What? How is this happened, sir? Yeah, in one life. He was shocked and surprised. Yamadharmaraj says, okay, I am telling you, you will take a birth in a Brahmana family now. Go. Sir, please tell me who is the cause of this great fortune to come. I want to really thank that person. I don't know. You said there are millions of lifetimes you have to undergo some suffering, but suddenly something changed. Is there anybody in that person who has given me some pious credits? Is the cause of this? Yes, he is that. That's true. I don't have a time. What do you want? Sir, please tell me who is that. Prostitute is the person who has done that. Now go. I don't have any time. You can go. He said, please, how can I meet that prostitute? Some way, please give me. And then he says, okay, I will give you the remembrance power of your past lifetime. Find out her and search out what she has donated to you. That's all. Go. And then Yamadharmaraj got a second case. He was busy in this. This fellow took birth in a Brahmana family now, with all a good upbringing. He studied well, Vedic Shastras, everything. And when he got matured, he remembered, oh my God, I was a bull. Before that, I was a Susharma. I was doing all sinful activities. Being a Brahmana, I have undergone so many of hellish planets and undergone suffering. And one person has delivered me from that sinful reaction. He started searching who? The prostitute. By the time prostitute has become very, very old, she is no more that beautiful face. Some people are proud and they spend a lot of time before the mirror. I have my roommate in my engineering, just to do this combing job, he used to spend 35 minutes. Whatever job you say. सिर्फ बाल ही बना रहा था, लड़का है, लड़की नहीं है. I don't know about the ladki now. I mean the girls. He spent half an hour before. All of my roommates used to say, kya kar raha? What are you doing, man? You are not a girl also. You don't have a big these things. What are you doing? So no, you see, I have to go out. He's only going in the morning 6:30 to bring a milk packet. Just to bring a milk packet, he used to spend half an hour. By the time, if we have a cow, we can milk and then also cook everything. Hey, Baba, what is doing? Huh? This is a situation of young youth people. Huh? They want Krishna consciousness, then they are great. Otherwise, they are gone somewhere, right? Now, knowing his past lifetime, he started searching that prostitute who lost all bodily luster, attractive features of the body, right? Finally, he could find her and fell at her feet. And he was shocked, oh my God, who are you? I'm not a Brahmana, I'm not a studied fellow, I'm a rascal fellow, I'm a useless fellow, I've been doing sinful things. Why are you doing like this? You are the one who have delivered me from the bull life. Bull? Who are you, bull? What bull? She forgot completely. And he has to repeat the whole story. And then finally she remembered, oh my God. Then now he is asking, what punya did you do that I got this benefit? She said, what? I didn't do any punya. In my lifetime, I didn't do any punya. All nonsense only I'm doing. After listening, she was afraid. Oh my God, you did one wrong thing and you have undergone so many reactions in the sin, in the hellish planet. What about me? Okay. But then he said, but you got a good credit. You gave me and I got delivered. Then you will also be delivered. He said, what? I already given it to you. Where will I have it? My pocket is empty now. What am I supposed to do? Tell me, please, what did you do? That Brahmana is asking. I think this is the right time to stop the story and go to the second chapter. No? Okay. I'm just trying to pull my daughter. Now what happened? Okay. This lady started memorizing, started thinking about her previous life, what was happening the whole lifetime. Then she remembered, okay, I don't know only one thing in my entire life. I purchased a parrot and a cage where she was singing something, and every day I was hearing very soothing. I don't know what the bird was singing, but it was soothing. And then remaining, I used to do all nonsense business. Okay. Then he said, oh, where is the bird now? What? How would I know? Is it living or dying? I don't know. No. He meditated and then found, bird is there somewhere. He got that special feature from Yamadharmaraj. Finally, they went. Both of them went to that parrot. And the parrot was also old. Okay, don't ask me how. Okay. Remaining details, Padma Purana did not give me, but there is a wonderful storyline here. Okay. Now, what happened finally? The bird, it went to the bird and said, hey, my dear bird, who are you end of the day? You sung something. She got the credits and she gave me donation in that credits, and I am delivered from all the papa karma. Okay, sinful reaction. Who are you? What were you singing actually? She said, okay, now let me tell you my past lifetime. Second story begins. Okay. What is that story? Here, this bird in his previous lifetime, he was a Brahmana. whose life wood was to kill people and earn money. Thief, stealing, burglary, anything, any sinful thing, everything. Yes, in the previous life. Put it into the hellish planetary systems, suffered a lot, then took a birth as a bird. Okay? Now, because of the sinful reactions, because of one day scorching sun, okay, it got fainted and fell down. He just fell down at a place where sadhus were doing kirtan and going. Suddenly they saw a bird struggling. Oh, they showed pity upon the bird, took that bird, put it in the cage, did whatever nursing and whatever medical treatment needs to be done, and they put it there, feeding that, so that whatever situation is now okay, then they can release the bird. That's the point. Okay. So under the jurisdiction of the sadhus, what happened that he was put into the ashram. In the ashram, all the Gurukula boys, they were chanting chapter number 1 of Bhagavad Gita. Dhritarashtra vacha dharma kshetre kurukshetre samaveta yuyotsavaha mamaka pandavaschaiva kimakurveta sanjaya. There is a separate tone, right? And they were singing the entire chapter, the children. And this little poor bird was hearing, and it started repeating. What he was doing, he heard it and then repeating. It memorized the entire Bhagavad Gita chapter unknowingly also. Every day and night it was reciting the same music. For that bird, it was a music. For this child, kirtan is a music. Right? But it is actually chanting also. But ask anybody chant? Oh, can't. I can't and can't. We say chant, they say can't. That's the problem. Prabhupada says chant and can't don't go hand in hand. Okay. Now what happened? This bird, one day it was in the cage, a golden cage, and a thief came to know about this cage. I have to steal this. And he somehow in the middle of the night, this fellow came and stolen the cage along with the bird. And then started trying to figure out whom I can sell this with an expensive thing, wherein I can get gold coins. Okay. Finally, the most expensive money was having only with this prostitute. She said, I'll buy. And she purchased. Because of that, she kept. Bird was every day reciting Bhagavad Gita chapter number 1. Prostitute was hearing every day chapter number 1 Bhagavad Gita. The pious credits she somehow donated to the bull. Bull immediately died, not because of sinful results, but because of the pious results, because all the sin has gone. Sometimes death is because of sinful reactions. Sometimes the death is he has no more reactions anymore to suffer in this body. He'll be elevated. You see? And then I'll come back to you. And then the Lord Vishnu is telling, because of that story, listening to that, the bird, the prostitute, and this Brahmana who took birth again as a Brahmana, Susharma, they were reciting the Bhagavad Gita entire rest of their life. Chapter number 1. And Lord Vishnu is telling, anybody who recites just Bhagavad Gita chapter number 1, what to speak about all the verses, even one verse, what to speak about the entire one verse, half of the verse, what to speak about half of the verse, even one word from the chapter number 1, their destination is Vaikuntha Loka. That is the Gita Mahatmya. That story has been narrated by Lord Vishnu to Mother Lakshmi, which has been narrated by Lord Shiva to Mother Parvati. That's where I am narrating. Okay. So that is the power of Bhagavad Gita. And think about now, if just the holy word coming from Bhagavad Gita is so powerful, learning the verses, understanding the verses, applying the verses, how much of benefit we will gain, correct? So please be regular to these classes. Sorry, you have a question. Little bit louder.
Yeah. Think whatever the verse is, we are taken by the parrot in his consideration. So the destiny is working, and it seems like a specifically like from this, right? But he is himself.
Correct.
Materialistic things.
Correct.
So he ignored what the verse is.
Yes.
Spoken by
Yes.
the parrot. But in the other case, when we talk about prostitute, but she invested some time. Just recite or some, mesmerize something from the verses which was spoken by the parrot. So she took a benefit.
Yes.
But in this story,
The thief could not get the benefit because he never accepted anything. He wanted his selfish motivation to be fulfilled only. All right. When we are running for our only selfish motivation, we lose the opportunity, though it is there in our hand or before us. Correct? Yes. Thank you, Prabhu. Good point.
Prabhuji, so I want to ask a question. So the way that Bull's life was taken, you said because of pious activities, because someone gave their life. Is it similar to the Ashwamedh Yajna that we have discussed?
That is different. Ashwamedha Yajna is something different where they deliberately take out the life of an animal through the mantric hymns. They are so qualified that they take the soul and put it into the human life.
So they don't give their pious activities.
No,
to
they're performing a very sacrificial ceremony for that purpose, not giving up their punya. So far, okay? Okay.
So firstly, so all three of these
The bird,
people,
prostitute, and that Brahman.
so all of them throughout their entire life they
Recited Bhagavad Gita
Bhagavad
chapter
Gita
1.
chapter 1, and at the end of their respective
Yes,
life
they all
reached
those three
Vaikuntha.
people went to Vaikuntha. Yes, they reached Vaikuntha.
And my second question is probably the last thing you said was if we follow our selfish motivation, could you elaborate on
So anybody who is only trying to fulfill their selfish motivations, he will lose the opportunity to take up Krishna conscious seriously. Oh, okay. Sorry. Venkata Sai. Sorry. Are you not able to hear? Oh my God, there are a lot of things here. Hare Bapre. Ramachandra. We are not able to see. It's fine. Are you all okay? Now able to hear?
Prabhuji, I think he is telling like whatever they are discussing there, you are audible, but whatever other people are saying, we are not able to listen the discussion. That's what I think he meant.
Yeah. No, you're right. I generally repeat it, but today I'm flowing in a different flow, I guess. Okay. So the point here is the two questions are, okay, what is the destination of those three personalities? Bird, the prostitute, and the Brahmana. Okay. They all went to Vaikuntha because of performing the devotional service, right? Second question was, what was the second question, bro?
selfish motivation?
Yeah, selfish motivation. What is you wanted me to repeat that? So anybody who is only looking into the selfish motivations, he will lose the opportunity to take the Krishna conscious seriously, and he will remain in this world to suffer again and again. Okay. So, are we all okay?
Like the thief, right?
Thief did not even worried, and he was only wanted money. He stolen, and then he only wanted money, and he took money and went. So just like other Susharma, he has to suffer the reactions. Just like the bird in his previous lifetime has to suffer the reactions. So in that way, we are all going to suffer our reactions. So far we have going through, and in future also will be. Please.
All these three heard Bhagavad Gita and
Unknowingly, yes.
What if someone hears Bhagavad Gita
Ah.
chapter 1, I will go to that place. Then also that person will
Okay. So the question here is, Mataji is asking, those three people unknowingly heard the Bhagavad Gita and went to Vaikuntha. What if somebody deliberately, knowingly, they listen and they want to go to back to Godhead, right?
That's why they are listening.
That's where they are listening. Now, isn't a selfish thought? I want to go back to Godhead. Is it selfish or not selfless?
It is
It's
selfish.
Selfish, right? But the point here is to understand what is that verse? Swartha gatim hi Vishnu. Nate vidur swartha gatim hi Vishnur. That's one of the verses in the Bhagavatam says, the real selfishness of a living entity which is acceptable is to go back to Godhead, which is our original place of livelihood. We are going back to our mother and father. If the child goes to school and comes back to parents, is it a sin? Is it a wrong desire? No. It is the needed one to have it because we are in a family. Nate vidur swartha gatim hi Vishnu. The real swartha is to attain Vishnu. And that's not sin. We should have that. Because this is a material world Lord has created just to play. If I take my child to an exhibition or a circus, she will drive a car which will work until the $10 card will work. That's all. After that, it's, yeah, appa, what happened? What happened? Nothing. What will appa do? Again, another $10. Okay. Nothing can be done. Okay. That's all is happening. He gave some $10 card to us. We are going to live only for a few minutes. Oh God, please blame me, save me. Arey Baba, you're coming to me. Why are you crying? Or else I'll give you one more car, some other place. That's all. But we are caught up here not knowing what is the reality. Today we are coming to know the reality. Oh Krishna, we can go happily. That's where Srila Prabhupada is saying, going back to Godhead. The goal of a living entity is go back to home, back to Godhead. Go back home, back to Godhead. Godhead is a place where God resides, right? He's living there, and we are all supposed to live along with him. Does it help?
Yes. Guruji, can you explain the difference or the, like, I know you have already told me once, but between Vaikuntha and Golok Vrindavan Dham.
Okay, what is the difference between Vaikuntha and Golakadam? Vaikuntha Loka is Lord Vishnu, who is with 400 form, okay, and the devotees there will have only one kind of relation, that is awe and reverence. There they consider the Supreme Lord as Supreme Lord and oneself as the servant of that Supreme Lord. That is the Vaikuntha Vasis. But among all the Vaikunthas, there is one Vaikuntha, which is a primary one, which is Goloka, where Lord Krishna resides. And the relationship with Krishna and a devotee is not necessarily the Dasya Rasa as a servitude, but one may think Krishna as a friend, one may not only think, one may act in a relation as a friend to Krishna, as a mother to Krishna, as a lover to Krishna, or a wife to Krishna, etc. Sorry? Father to Krishna, okay. Okay, so those are the relationships. But in Vaikuntha, those relationships do not exist. Their existence is only thing is, I am the servant, you are my master. Lord Hanuman cannot play with Lord Rama like this. Hey, Lord Rama, let's go. Can he do that? No way. But Arjuna can do that? Yes. Madhumangal can do that? Yes. Krishna, come on, let's do this. That's the difference.
How do we achieve Golok Vrindavan?
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. I gave you the sadhana chant. At least let us come to the platform of 16 rounds of chanting every day. 2 hours minimum. Eat only prasadam. 4 regulative principles. Boom. You will get an aeroplane coming from the sky, and then you can sit there and then go. No tickets, nothing. No visa.
That is Prabhupada's time.
Absolutely. Wow, Hari Bol. Super, Prabhu, super. There you go. Got the answer? Okay. What's next?
Prabhuji, if we don't have deities, then we how can we offer prasad?
Very good. You can keep a photo.
Okay.
There are 8. Okay, there is a Archa Vigraha. When we talk about the deity worship, the Lord accepts 8 different forms of service. Number 1 is Archa Vigraha in the temple. Number 2, Archa Vigraha means deity worship. Okay. And at home, I don't have a deities, but I have the photo of the deity. Right? Now you see the photo, Kishore Kishori. I will have this photo, okay, frame at my home altar and offer to the Lord. He's accepting. Any form of the Lord, as per the recommendation in the Vedic scriptures, either Lord Rama, Krishna, Varaha, Vamana, anything for that matter, Simha, etc. If we can have a photo, if we can have a deity made up of clay, made up of wood, made up of metals, okay, marbles, or a painting, man-made painting of Krishna, all those things are accepted by Krishna. So you don't need to worry, Mataji. Got the answer?
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, so happily you can worship in that sense. And now you remind me another story, but I'm holding it off. Okay. No, please. Okay. So, so I'll go to the second chapter now. Okay. Anything? Any other questions before we move on?
So, Prabhu, any of the 10 forms of the Lord, any form of the Lord.
Yes. Vedic scriptures gives. Yes.
Photo kind of.
Yes. That's acceptable. So in the beginning, what we do, we put a photo frame of the Supreme Lord, Kishore Kishori in this case. We are here under his shelter. We keep him and then we worship him. We do the offerings exactly as what we are doing in the temple. That is the same. We offer to the Lord, we take the prasadam, and everything remains the same. It's all devotional service. One may ask, how is that, Prabhu? Thing is, whether I put my letter in a post office, okay, or in that blue box, USPS has a blue box, right? Authorized one, or in India, red box, post office, Indian post office, right? Will it go? Yes, it will definitely go. But a foolish fellow like me thinks, oh, a red box and a blue box, let me paint a box and put it inside that. Will it go? Come on. Why will not it go? Your blue box, it will reach. Why not my blue box? I think God is unfair. Is that a right contradiction? Right argument? No. See, putting in a red box or a blue box, letter will go. Right? If it is authorized. But I paint some box and put it before my house with a blue color. Will the postman will take it?
No.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Right? It's impossible. It should be an authorized one. I cannot visualize something like this and like that and do whimsical things. Devotional service is not acting whimsically. Hare Krishna, right? Devotional service is not whimsically acting. It is to accept the instructions of the spiritual master, the guru or a senior devotee, and then follow it. Got the answer? Oh, sorry. Riddhi Mata, you got the answer?
Yes, Prabhuji, but like if I talk about my own case, I don't get I don't cook my own food. So can I offer somebody else cook food? Though I don't eat onion, garlic, and anything, but like it is prepared by somebody else, and then can
I
I
go
offer?
to a pure vegetarian hotel and then I'll bring some vegetables and the food. Can I offer? No.
No,
It is not just offering. It should be done within a mood to offer to the Lord. When I am cooking at home, I have a mood that probably this will look tasty to Krishna. I am preparing for Krishna. Krishnir matirastu, Krishnarpanamastu. Krishnarpanamastu means offering to Krishna. Krishnir matirastu means the mood is also to offer to the Lord. He is the hotel fellow or a restaurant fellow will cook with a mood to offer to Krishna. He's only wanting a money making, right? So that
Prabhuji, I stay in a paying guest. That's why I
okay,
can't cook.
now being a paying guest also, it again depends. If they are chanting, if they are able to do that, that's wonderful. The place where the meat and the fish and the eggs are cooked, we cannot use that place to cook for the lords. Okay. It is very critical now. So many people are students here. Prabhu, how is it possible? My roommate is a meat eater. He is a drunkard. He is doing all kinds of things. How can I do? What we can do even in that situation is we should have a negotiation with our friend. Every day in the morning, I will offer fruits, milk, water. Will that be contaminated by any cook? No. If at all you want to cook, make a place neat and clean and cook at least rice and offer to the Lord and distribute to the whole roommates. Then what happens? At least rice item or a chapati or a pizza or pasta or whatever you want like to eat, you make it very pure in the hygienic conditions with a mood to please the Lord by offering this, then it will become prasadam after that. Does it help?
Yes, Prabhuji.
So please try to do even little water. Sometimes devotees carry offered to the Lord water. They keep it in a small little pouch or little small pot or whatever. They give it in the bag. In the office, when they have to go and drink water, they'll put one drop in that and then they worship the Lord and then they drink. People can do. Or else just say, oh Krishna, please accept this virtually. Oh Krishna, Our remembrance of Krishna is more important. In that given situation, physically, practically, I cannot do, that's okay. But we offer it. So at least water, milk, fruits, rice, something like that, or any specific sweet, and I don't know. But certain things are easy to offer, right? Please start offering to that.
But what if I'm like a devotee makes food?
Absolutely, you should offer it. Why not? Right? So devotee makes it for the pleasure of Krishna and we offer it. You are a paying guest. What you should do is you should make them devotees, Mata. Slowly and gradually, if they can. Okay?
Yeah.
Don't directly preach them if they cannot accept you, but connect them to someone whom they can accept. That's how it happens, generally, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else? Okay. Second chapter. Okay. Now we are entering into the second chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Put principles before pleasure. Connection between chapter 1 and the chapter 2. Okay. So, Kyle Prabhu, you would like to read? Your name, sorry.
Yes.
Caleb, right. Yeah. Please, can you read the first 3 lines? Oh, no. Connection between chapter 1 and chapter 2.
First,
Yeah.
Arjuna presents more doubts and reasons to identify him. When Arjuna gets completely confused, his relationship with Krishna changes from fancy doing the cycle.
You see, earlier he was not accepting to do. Earlier we come to Krishna consciousness, we may think, oh, should I not eat outside anything? I think that's not practical. Oh, I should chant? That I don't have a time. Oh, I should do this. Oh my God, I don't want to do that. We all have a number of reasons. Okay, as long as we don't know the value. But after that, things will change. His relationship, Arjuna's relationship has changed from a friend to guru disciple. Krishna, he considered Krishna as guru and he became a disciple. So disciple have to accept the instructions of a guru. Make sense? Now let's see why Arjuna didn't want to fight. What is the Krishna's answer? Where is that answer referred in the Bhagavad Gita? The first one is compassion, right? We know these 5 reasons. Compassion. He was compassionate towards his own kinsmen. He said, oh, my own family members, right? I have to kill my family members? No, I cannot. He was compassionate. What is Krishna is saying? We are not the body, Arjuna. We are the spirit soul. Why are you too much wondering or worrying about the body? Body is just like a dress. Can we get attracted to a body? I mean, maybe, I don't know. People are these days attracted to everything. I can't give that example. But ultimately, the dress is a dress. If it is torn out, will it does anything to us? We'll throw it away, right? So Krishna is telling, hey, we are not this body. Your compassion is based on the bodily platform, not on the spiritual platform. Okay. And that is addressed in the second chapter, 11th verse to 30th verses. Please make a note of this. These are all we are going to discuss. 11th to 30th verses are the place where we are going to establish the truth that the wrong compassion is not accepted. Compassion based on the bodily is not what is Krishna is telling. It is based on the soul, spiritual understanding. Second one is no enjoyment. Okay, Arjuna is saying, I cannot enjoy without my people. Now Krishna is answering, hey, heavenly and earthly kingdom are already there for you. If you simply fight, okay, then what happens? Either you will win, conquer the enemy, or you will be died. If you are winning the war, you will enjoy this entire earthly planet, becoming a king. You can enjoy. Okay, not one place, 2 places, right? Second, if you die, you will be sent to the heavenly planets where you can have further advanced level of enjoyment. So what's the problem? That answer has been addressed in the second chapter, 31st verse to 37th verse. Next one is fear of sin. He was giving the third reason. I'm fearful of sin. Then it is said, hey, devotional activity is free from sin. Simply performing devotional activity, you will never incur sin. Naivam papam avapsis. You see, you will never entangle with the sin simply by performing devotional service. Yes.
But if you're doing devotional service to get punya, we discussed, then it's
yes, that is an offense. Devotional service is done for the want of some pious results. That is an offense. I should get a good job, I'm chanting. I should get a good child, I'm chanting. I have one example. It happened in Chicago. One family, they were not begetting children after the marriage. They tried and tried and tried. They got in contact with the devotees and they started chanting and chanting and chanting nicely. And he said, I will chant 16 rounds to get a child, which wasn't a ideal means to do that. Okay, we should do as a matter of duty. But in the beginning, one may start. If I give one chocolate to my daughter and one ice cream, she will say, I will chant one round. Just to begin with, it's okay, but I cannot make her a habit. One time or two times, make a third time, no way. That's not the way it is, right? Now, what happened is they got a child, but at the time of birth, the child died. So much of trauma for the Mataji, for the mother. Again, they consulted the devotees. They started again chanting again. And then later, after 2 more years, one more child came. He's nice physically. Mentally is not good. Not fully good. They're chanting. But today, they lost the hope. They stopped chanting. Association of devotees has not been maintained. Hearing from the Shastra or a guru is not done. So anything which is seen as a materialistic, ritualistic thing, that is not accepted. Oh, I removed that? Okay, no worries.
But if we chant, like for example, I don't have a job, but I chant and say like, let me chant and ask the strength from Krishna, or let me chant so that Krishna provides in that mood. If I chant, not just for desire, I will leave it to him. But if I'm chanting, asking him for strength, or asking him for knowledge, or asking him for such things, is that wrong too?
It's not wrong. That is still okay. I'm asking you, my dear Lord, to perform the devotional service, whatever is good for me. If I get a job, I'll do a good job of good devotional service. If I lose job, I'll do a good devotional service. I don't know, right? Sometimes things will happen. Sometimes when negative things happens, you will turn to become a nice devotee. When everything is happy, happy, then you'll not take anything serious. We definitely don't know. But we should definitely ask, keep me always engaged in your wonderful devotional service, Krishna. That is the prayer which we should do. Rest of the things will follow. Okay? We are going to learn that again. Okay? So, fear of sin, that is addressed in the second chapter, 33rd verse and 38 to 53 verses. Fourth one, destruction of family tradition. That example, that reason has been given. Krishna is telling, be a role model to prevent Varna Shankara. Varna Shankara means what? Varna Shankara means what? What did we discuss?
Unwanted child.
Unwanted progeny. Thank you, Riddhi Mataji. Right? Varna Shankara means illicit relationship. The husband is died, wife has become a widow, nobody is there to take care. Some man will come, oh, I love you, oh, my dear honey bunny, I don't know what is happening. Finally, that fellow will cheat this fellow. He will not take care of the child in the womb of that lady, and whole things happens. Either abortion, which is sinful again, or leave it in the street. That's another horrible thing going to happen. Whatever we are going to do, that is going to come back to us. So we have to be very, very careful what we are doing. Okay. So the devotional activity will, be a role model of Arjuna and prevent the Varna Sankara. Okay. That points are addressed in second chapter 45 to 46 and third chapter 24. Okay. And our final one, indecisiveness. Okay. Krishna is telling, serve the Lord with firm devotion, with determination. That's all. Decisiveness is, you don't need to worry about it. Perform what I'm telling you. 41st verse is talking about that. So that we are gonna discuss. So chapter number 2, title, if you want to see, I'll go to the title now. The contents of the Gita summarized. Lord Krishna knows that the people in the Kali Yuga, they don't stick to the devotion for a long time. Let me give a quick snapshot. Second chapter is the content of the entire Bhagavad Gita. Even if you attend this entire chapter without fail, you will definitely get some tangible thing to understand the entire Bhagavad Gita. Tuned up? Geared up to start second chapter? Right? Please don't miss it. Lot things to learn, and it's a wonderful thing. What is the time? 3:39. Okay, 20 more minutes. So let me do one thing here. Okay. I'll just give this and then we will stop. Okay. Chapter number 2, I have one announcement also. Okay. Important thing. Okay. Two things I have to tell. Book reading and I'm not having a class next week. That's one. Okay. Sorry, I'll tell. Section. Chapter number 2. Okay. Section. There are 5 sections. The chapter number 2 has been divided into 5 sections. 72 verses. One of the biggest chapter of the Bhagavad Gita. Okay. 72 verses are there. First 10 verses where Arjuna's further doubts and surrender to Krishna has been explained. Arjuna's further reasons for not fighting and ultimately surrender to Krishna. Okay. Section 2, which is a Gnana, okay, means fight. There is no death for the soul. The body can never be saved. This is explained by Krishna. Now, from that section onwards, 11th verse onwards, actually Krishna is speaking. Until then, Krishna did not speak anything in the first chapter. But first chapter is the important chapter. We cannot ignore it. Oh, why are you reading first chapter? Why are you taking so much time, man? Krishna did not even start speaking. Arey Baba, this is the place where it is going to talk about our situation. First chapter is all about our situation. Why Bhagavad Gita is relevant to our life, that is to be understood by first chapter. If that foundation is clear, then remaining things are clear. Okay. Now, second section, Gnana. Krishna is giving knowledge and telling him, hey, get up and fight. Third section, Krishna is talking in a perception of karma kanda. When you do karma, how it is benefiting. Because not everybody is liking the knowledge, right? Some people will say, oh, Prabhu, if we ask some people for the class, right? Prabhu, please forgive me. I don't want to attend any class. I don't want to hear from anybody. I am intelligent myself, I am so much intelligent, you see. I don't want to hear from you all guys, You give me some work, I will do it. That is karma kanda fellows. They want only benefit. If I do this, will I get a salary? If I do this, will I get my wife back? If I do this, will I get a child? If I do this, will I get this one? Those are the people who are in the karma kanda. Krishna is explaining Krishna in multi-dimensional way. One through the knowledge, one through the karma kanda, the other one is buddhi yoga, the other one is chitta prajna. Okay, and samadhi stage, all those perceptions is bringing and trying to convince Arjuna, hey Arjuna, don't worry. All the reasons which you have already given in the entire first chapter are now nullified by me. They don't exist actually. They're baseless. Though they are from Vedic understanding, still Krishna removes them because you are applying in a wrong place. You see, applying in a wrong place. So I quickly ran through. I will again elaborate on this in our next class. First and foremost information is next week we have 2 to 4 p.m. Sunday, elaborate Narsimha Yajna happening in the temple. So no class on that day. 2 to 4 p.m. People may come and, we all can attend this wonderful program. Okay. That's one thing. Second thing, next weekend is a long weekend. Somehow we are not in the city. We are going for those 3 days. So there is no class that day. Okay. Then immediately June 1st week and June 2nd week, okay, I have IDC course going on in this room until 4 p.m. Okay. So what I will do is I will have a class in the evening, probably 5:30 to 6:30 on the 3rd floor opposite to the Prasadam Hall in the Brahmachari Ashram for 2 weekends. Is that okay? 5:30 to 6:30. Done? So you got a good break. You will have a good time not seeing this face again for some time. Okay. Happily come for the Narsimha Yajna. And when is that? Next Sunday, 2 to 4 p.m. No. I'll be there. I mean, next Sunday I'm not there. Okay. The reason is my daughter is having a dance performance in the stage. That's exactly at 4 o'clock. And her getting ready and all will start from 1 o'clock. I know that. I know that pain. 3 hours before, she will not be eating, drinking, and all. I don't know what kind of austerity. And the program ends at 6:30. By the time I come, 6:30, I'll start 1 hour drive, 7:30, Prasadam will also be not there. Okay. If I'm half an hour late, Darshan will also not be there. Okay. That's my situation. Okay. For next week. June 1st, I'm absolutely there. That's the first announcement. Okay. Now, the second important thing, we are going to start the reading session. Every day, I want to have a Zoom call for 20 to 30 minutes. Every day, we will read one scripture. Just 20 minutes and 10 minutes discussion. Okay. That way, we are regularly hearing. Okay. The moment I hear, I'm inspired. But the moment I leave the class, all my bad habits come back. Happens to anybody like that? Okay, 1, 2. Yes, when we are hearing, we are inspired. Wow, New Year resolution. Wow, I'll go to gym every day. Only 1st January I'll go. Probably even that day also I'll not go because there's a holiday. 1st January. And later also I'll not go. Right? So we are going to start. I thought today Arpita will be coming. Saurabh is here, I guess. Even he's not there now. I don't know. I want to give her that opportunity, but I didn't see her. Anybody else who would like to take that opportunity? You guys have a Zoom link from your university, right? Right? Do you guys have? Can you use that? Okay. I want someone from your team. You should have a team, a separate group. It's only for the serious students. Okay. I want a sincere regularity. No ifs and buts. I'm serious on that. And we spent 20 minutes in reading, 10 minutes in discussion.
Prabhuji, what time are we planning of the day? What time?
I have not planned it on the time because I want to first get your commitment. Yes, then I will immediately tell the timing. How many people are trying to commit yourself every day 20 minutes to 30 minutes only?
I am in.
You are in. Very good, Mataji. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Because the hand is just like this. So I'm thinking, partially. No, I'm just joking. Okay. Thank you so much. Okay, that's great. So who will take the responsibility of creating a group separately? Everybody's thinking, who will take? Okay, this is a story. I remember. Oh my God. Anyway, you will take.
Even if I read Bhagavad Gita like 5 verses every day,
Okay.
I can just read it online also.
Very wonderful. Awesome. Awesome. Right? So, Naman Prabhu, please take. Will you be
Yeah.
part of it? Kala Prabhu? No force though, but you will enjoy a lot. Learning something new. I'm talking about the everyday reading club.
Is this in person?
No, it's not in person. It's on Zoom. It's on phone. Okay, just think about it and confirm him. I would really appreciate if you can. Huh? I didn't get that. Oh, you want to look more into that?
Yeah.
Simple, Prabhu. What we are going to do is we have a small books of Srila Prabhupada. Okay. We will try to read that book. Okay. 20 minutes, maybe 1, 2 pages. Everybody is a different pace, right? You may read it in 5 minutes, 10 pages. You may read 5 pages. I may read only 1 page. But we are not competing there, anything. Okay. We are trying to read paragraph by paragraph. Okay. You can make your own notes. Okay. 10 minutes, we will have a discussion. If someone has a question and blah, blah, blah. That is the agenda. So that we are in touch with the Shastric knowledge. If we are not doing this, we will glide down easily. Maya is so powerful. Very, very powerful. Okay. So that's the reason we should be connected to the roots. And then we will be taking care. Yes. No. We will together read that. Yeah, no. I'll tell you. This whole thing is there. Now I'll tell you. Please read, right? You will read that. This one paragraph, everybody will be listening. The reading was not everybody is reading in their own pace. No, that's not the reading. That doesn't need a club there, right? So you will be reading for 5 minutes, one paragraph. You will be reading another paragraph. You'll be reading another paragraph. You'll be reading another paragraph. Probably in 20 minutes, we will read a page, 2 pages, or 5 pages. Okay. And then if there are any discussions, come up with the questions. We can write down that questions, and then we can discuss when we meet again. Sounds okay? Right?
What text are we taking off first?
That's a very good question. I have that list.
Bhagavad Gita chapter 1 if you want.
No, not Bhagavad Gita. Definitely not Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita is here. There are small books, Srila Prabhupada books. Generally, people will give priority to Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam. ignore the small books, but actually the small books will bring a great change in our life. We have done these kind of clubs a lot of times, and people transformation has been seen so nice.
Start with
No, not nectar of devotion. Sorry. We can't jump to the your medical science, right? No, I don't have any knowledge. Can I come to your medical student and become a final student? He'll say, what nonsense, man? You first of all attend the first year. Then come and say.
Something that's very basic, and that's what I've heard from the lectures.
Mhm.
Introduction to Krishna consciousness. I forgot with who wrote that, the author, but
It's all Srila Prabhupada. There is no other author. We are not talking.
some other disciples.
Oh, Introduction to Krishna Consciousness, His Holiness Bhakti Vikas Swami Maharaj. No, we are not going to read that. Okay. Second chance, that will come. I have a list, which one should be read first. I will give you all details. Okay. You create the group. Okay. And then I will add that book. Okay. And then we will take it forward from there. So in general, how does your time looks like in the evenings is better? 6:30, 7:30, 8:30. I just want to know.
After 8,
After 8 for you.
Reach home after 7.
Okay. Let's see. How about others? Okay. You cannot attend Monday and Thursday. So what time you have a class? 9. Okay. Any other timings? Anybody?
A nice proposal.
Mhm.
So usually, if you're trying to be devotees, you usually should start practicing rising up early. Why don't we do a little bit, at least try?
Okay.
We are not losing anything. Please
You
try.
will lose a lot of people there. Then not
No,
everyone.
no, no, hold on, hold on. It's just proposal. And I appreciate that. Okay. It's a wonderful proposal.
Link somebody, right?
We can open at 4 a.m. in the morning, Say, "Hey, what is this?"
Like 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock.
Nobody will be there. Huh? What is that?
Brahma Muhurat?
Brahma Muhurat. Okay.
No, not that early, but if
You see, we have to
7
find.
o'clock, 6 o'clock, 8
Yeah.
o'clock.
7 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 8 o'clock. Is that something you may, for you it may not be?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I have to start working.
Working, okay.
I go to the
Yeah.
class.
So let me ask, what days works generally? What time works for you? Quickly.
Anytime after 5 works for me.
5 work for you. 5 work for you. 5 work for you.
No, I have to push a little later.
After
than
5.
8.
After 5.
Yeah,
After
7
8.
or 8.
After 7 or 8.
Right.
After 8.
After 7.
After 7. After 8.
Or 8.
Okay. Oh my God.
After courses.
Okay. But otherwise timing?
Yeah.
Timing. Whole day?
All day. The rest of the day is all day.
Oh my God, you're so open and so close there. Okay. Very good. Okay. After 6. Okay. Your name was Icha, right? Oh my God. Okay. Sahi hai. Icha. Okay. So after 8. Okay. So majority of the people I am hearing, at least here, after 8. Let me see here. 3 people are here. Riddhi Mataji and I don't know who wants to join. Is it-
Morning, I'm open morning 6 to whatever time.
Okay. And
If
evening 8
it's,
o'clock?
yeah, if it's Zoom, not a problem, sir.
Zoom
Not a
only,
problem.
Mataji.
Yeah,
Zoom
not a
only.
problem. Yeah,
Okay.
from morning 6 to whatever time. It's okay.
Okay. Sai Yashwant
Prabhu, I'm free after 8.
after 8. Okay. I don't know, Raminta Mataji, about your situation. That's okay. So,
I prefer like kind of like, well, yeah, 8 o'clock would work, but much later after 8 is gonna be too late because I wake up at 3,
I know,
4.
No, you wake up in the morning, you come for Mangalarati. I completely understand for you. That's okay,
Yeah, so
ma.
like if we do like 8 o'clock exactly, it will work for me.
Okay. No, we want to keep that time exactly at 8 o'clock and finish by 8:30. No minute more than that. Okay. That last
Yeah.
10 minutes of discussion is only 10 minutes, and then any questions, we'll make a note of it and we'll put it here. Okay. Because I really feel, I greatly appreciate all of you people who are spending good time here, right? You are keeping everything else aside and coming to these classes, which is the most important. So you should get the at the most benefit of anybody in this temple. That's what my prayer will be. Whoever is coming here, you guys are special because you're putting a lot of energy and efforts to come down, right? So that's my prayer. So you will get a complete benefit, complete package, right? That's what you will see that. Okay. So Naman Prabhu, take the numbers, when you can, and then you can quickly do that. And then probably 8 seems to be a viable timing, 8 to 8:30, and then we will get started with that. Of course, I have a lot of classes going on. I have a lot of meetings going on. Those permutation combinations, I have to do something. But definitely, either me or my wife, okay, will be there in that call to begin with.
And should we still ask people who are in our Bhagavad group if they want to also join the if in our class?
Yeah, if anybody want to join, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
At least from
Yeah, what you can do is you create the group and then said anybody who is seriously committed, please join this group. Not for the sake of joining.
Yeah.
This is our plan. We will seriously discuss this. Okay. For example, for some reason, I and my wife will not be there. So what? You can still read for 20 minutes and close it. You can do a discussion within yourself, but don't fight, don't argue. Please. Again, that will be another problem. No, why you are telling this? Why you are telling this? I'm telling him, please don't do that. Just read 20 minutes and drop it. That's all fine. I don't want to hear one more problem. So many enough problems are my head already. Okay, that's my humble request. Okay, so it will be a very good happy thing. You will learn yourself. Wow, this is gonna help us. And Prabhupada books, awesome. I have to find out a PDF file for the book which I will be doing. Right now, I do not have any. I used to have all the books PDFs, Srila Prabhupada books, but something went wrong and I lost everything. That's what I have to do a research, and I have to get one book at least to begin. Okay, and then that book we will continue.
When are we starting? When are we planning to start?
From Monday onwards.
Okay, Prabhuji.
Tomorrow?
Thank you. Okay.
Is
Thank
that
you.
okay? As I said, I will not be there for a couple of things, me or my wife, or I can arrange some devotee, some other devotee. Hey, Prabhu, please take a lead of that. Okay? At least they will make sure that you don't argue and fight. And not that you are doing it. Sometimes when that is there, sometimes will happen. But we will have a nice session. Just half an hour, read it, make the points, and then we will do that. Okay? What's the time? 3:56. Wow. Anything else? Anybody? Sorry. So you want more details? What is that club is all about?
Yeah.
That's all about only one thing. We will have a Zoom call. Everybody will be reading one paragraph each. Okay.
What time is
8 o'clock in the evening, 8 to 8:30. 20 minutes reading, 10 minutes discussion.
it? Oh my. What days is it on?
Every day, 5 days a week. Monday to Friday. Okay. Monday to Friday. Is it okay? And I know some people cannot join. That's a different thing.
Why not Saturday?
Huh?
Why not Saturday?
Why not Saturday? Very good. If you're all fired up, then I'm happy. Why not? We actually started one reading club a couple of years ago. Okay. We are reading. Uh-huh. Wow. Yes. Wow. You referred her here? Wow. Very nice. हरी इच्छा अच्छा लगा ठीक है आपके दिल के इच्छा ही अच्छे हैं तो अच्छा ही रहेगा okay so we can take beats from below okay gifted very nice Hare Krishna thank you Prabhu thank you so much for joining Hare Krishna okay so okay we will get that then. That way, when we are in touch regularly with Srila Prabhupada, life will turn amazingly. And not just think about, I'm looking about if you can continue for next 2 years, how much of difference will come in your consciousness. Do that 1 year, 2 years, committedly. And then you will see a great change in your thought process. If at all you will lose only one thing. What do you know? What is that? Unnecessary anxiety. Okay. Okay, then shall we stop here? Anything from online? Okay.
Prabhuji, sadhana chart, please. If you
Sadhana
can.
chart. Yes, Mataji. Now I will send it because there you will have, whoever is here, I think people are okay with sadhana chart. Okay. Whatever your rounds chanting, 1 round, half round also you put it half, I'll accept it. Okay. Okay. But something, whatever you're doing, you can include there. Okay. At least for reading 20 minutes, you'll anyways get it. Okay, I will definitely share, Mataji. I was holding myself for this session to say, and then that is okay. Srila Prabhupada ki
Jai.
Jai.
Raj Srimad Bhagavat Gita ki
Jai.
Jai.
Panchakalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhyo cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah. Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki jai. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.